There are still undiscovered places in Italy, above the water and underwater, places that tourism has not yet reached, especially the dive tourism. In the heart of Italy, there are numerous freshwater springs which are fed by snowmelt water from the Abruzzo Mountains. The Abruzzo mountain area is off the beaten tourist track, and many foreign travelers prefer the picture postcard beauty of the north. But to travel to the Abruzzo region is to witness an age-old Italian lifestyle that has not changed for centuries. In the heart of Italy, there are numerous freshwater springs which are fed by snowmelt water from the Abruzzo Mountains. Many springs give the impression that the source is of a volcanic origin due to the many bubbles and sand movements. But actually, it is crystal clear, very cold, fresh snow melt water. The snow meltwater seeps through the mountains until it finally surfaces in the valleys in a lake or a river with porous ground and penetrates the surface. The diving in these freshwater springs is a wonderful experience, and until today, not many divers have taken the opportunity to explore these cold water springs. Lake Capo di Acqua is a spring water lake created in the 1960s for the irrigation of nearby fields. A dive in crystal clear Lake Capo di Acqua reveals two ancient mills from a medieval village. In nearby streams, divers do scubbing, which is floating on the surface in the current, and enjoy the underwater view. The most fascinating dive is in Lago di Vulcano, volcanic lake. This lake is rather a small pond in the middle of a town where mountain snow meltwater emerges from the ground into the pond. Like little bombs, air bubbles shoot out of the sand and take sand with them as high as 3 meters. The sand is soft and the pond's bottom is moving everywhere you look. Molina Cipolla is an old mill that produces flour for cakes and pasta since 1928. On the private grounds of this flour mill rises a small river fed by snow meltwater and flows after a few kilometers into the ocean. In search for food, sea mullets enter the river and come up to the spring by the old mill. Only few divers had yet the privilege to swim with the mullets downstream the small river. A small pond near Lake Postafibreno offers an interesting dive in crystal clear but very cold spring water with great visibility. The Postafibreno area is a laid-back part of Italy with ancient hilltop villages, old castles. Only very few tourists find their way to this laid-back area. Ancient villages with rustic houses, hilltop castles, and monasteries lay untouched by tourism in the heart of Italy. Many more existing diveable springs are yet to be discovered in Italy. Diving the unknown cold water springs in Italy are a true addition to anyone's portfolio of underwater pictures.